What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. I hope everybody's having a good day. Folks, went through a few photos in my external hard drive, and I went back to a photo or an anomaly that was taken from a 2017 Gigapan from my good friend Keith Laney. Now, these folks try to use the highest resolution, the best photos they can use to put these together, right? So when you see these anomalies at first, nothing more than rocks, right? But once we enhance it and bring these details out of these rocks, I think you'll agree that not only was there life on Mars, but there was intelligent life and intelligent design. Let's just jump right into it. All right, folks, here's the pan we'll be looking at. And again, this is Curiosity Sol 953. And you can see right here is Keith Laney that had done this. Thank you very much, Keith Laney, for your work. We appreciate it. And you can see the size is 0.20 gigapixel. The date add was January 11th, 2017. Now, folks, this has got quite a bit in this, but what we're going to do is we're going to go to the right here. I'm going to go ahead and make this full screen, let it drop down automatically. Now, we're going to go over to the right-hand side of this, okay? Now, you would agree right now, just looking at nothing more than rocks, right? Well, let me show you one in particular that I think is wild. I'm going to put it right here at the center of the screen. Folks, we can end this right now. We can end this video done as far as I'm concerned. Now, notice a lot of this is dark. See this? There's good reason, folks. Very good reason. Now, a lot of this you see, and I'm going to put it in the middle of the screen, is nothing more than fill. This is something they're overlaying on top of these anomalies. You can see this white piece of something right here, and you can see where they went over to try to hide half of it. Now, folks, we're going to dive right into this thing, and after you see the stuff, you're just going to go, whoa, this is crazy. You got this block right behind this other weird-looking rock right here. And all the little pieces that are on the side of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the enhanced colored version. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into black and white. And I think you're going to agree, like I said, that this is much more than just rocks. Let's just jump right into Photoshop and have a better look. Okay, you can see it right here. Here's that rock we were talking about earlier. Now, folks, have a good look at this rock. Just that alone. We're going to back out. Have a better overall. But this is what I want you to look at. This is neat. One, I'm going to show you what looks like parts of something, like either bent metal, what looks like a weird robot. Now, I'm not saying it is a robot, but you'll see what I'm talking about when we get into this. Just this alone. Let's go right into this section. Use your magnifiers, your eyepieces, whatever. Just these areas alone. Okay? These little pieces. Now, they're blended because it's this brown, orangey, pukey color type thing. This object right here. This thing is actually what looks like it's rounded, has a flat end right here, goes like this here, comes back down, and it has a shadow underneath it. Well, let's just really get into this and have a better look. We're going to brighten it up just a little bit. Again, we'll have a look at this so-called rock. Now, let's bring up the brightness more. Okay. Now, this is what I want to show you right off the bat, that I keep saying that a lot of this is a rock mimicking software that it literally makes things look, you know, like rocks. Or they want to throw a rock there, but they're actually transparent. Like this rock right here. This is no rock. Let me show you. If we were to get into this, you're going to see this object right here, rock. I don't care if it's a rock or not, okay? Check this out. I can see right here that this, whatever this rock is, goes just like this in through here, okay? I don't know if you folks can see that right there. It's literally going in behind. Since when does any planet have see-through rocks, okay? You have something white right here. Now, let's brighten this up. See what I'm talking about. This object, rock or non, I don't care, is in behind a transparent rock. And I've been saying this over and over again, that these things are not really rocks. There's whiter rocks or something right here. And again, they're hiding things that they don't want you to see. You can see that this is kind of like digitally put in, airbrushed or whatever. Here's something else. I don't know if you've seen this yet. This object right here, it appears to be doing this. I'm just going to do this freehand. So it may not come out the straightest. But check this out. It's there. See it? Right there. Okay. So now let's brighten this up. Get into this even more. Now, folks, check this out. Since when is this a rock? It's not a rock. 100% it's not a rock. Okay. Bounce back over here. Again, folks, pause this anywhere you like. Have a better look. Here's a so-called rock right here. All right, so let's keep going and bring up more details. You're going to notice more details right here on the side of this object. Folks, have a closer look. Look at the inside of this. Now, once we get into the black and white, we're going to have a real closer look at it. Get rid of some of the color and then bring some more detail out. Now, let me just back out just a hair bit. There is objects all over this. Weird object here. And you're going to see this a whole lot better in a minute. Really, really cool stuff. What I wanted to bring out was the bigger things right now. And in the black and white, we're going to bring out so much more. Okay? Notice this piece right here on the left. Wait a minute, this is another rock? It's not a rock, folks. Check this out. On the top here, you can see that it's transparent. When I go to the raw, well, wait a minute. You don't notice it that much. See it? But this edge right here, they made a mistake, folks. Right here is where the most transparent part of that is. Now watch this. I'm going to bring it down. Look at the objects in behind, if you will. We're going to go a little darker and then bring up the whites a little bit. Okay? More and more details starting to pop, folks. Get rid of more of the color. And there you go. Now, let's have a look around these so-called rocks, right? Let's go to the back here. This is the one I want to show you first. Right here. This piece. I said the bigger things is what I want you to see first. This object here. And the back. Right there. There's so much in here to see, folks. It's crazy. Now check this thing. I'm going to put it right in the middle of the screen, right there. Check. What is that? There's objects here. You can see on the left. Notice this round piece. Now let's go to the raw photo here for a second. It's still there, folks. It's all there. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. See that? Now you can still see this feature right here. It looks like it's curved right there. Does this. Now watch this. Enhance it. Folks, what is going on? Again, I'm going to go back and forth. Check this piece out more than anything. Look at the details in it. The details are there. Bring it up. Notice the lines in here. All I'm doing is bringing the brighter spots up brighter. That's all I'm doing. All this right here. I'm not even sure what to even make of that. This object right here. And you tilt your head to the right, it almost looks like some kind of weird robot. Now, all of these pieces right here, check this out. This is no rock here either. That's no rock. You can see what looks like pieces sticking out of this. So what they do is they put this overlay to hide any real details. Now, folks, check this out. Almost looks like a weird version of this first anomaly here on the bottom right. Look at the way that thing is. Okay. Again, transparent rock here to the left of that. And you can see shapes through the rock. Interesting. This item right here on the left of that. You have what looks like this piece going like this. You see that? You have pieces laying all over the ground, folks. Check this out right here. This is interesting, is the pieces and the parts laying there. There's so much in here to see, it's mind-blowing. Here. There's something sticking out of this so-called rock right here, and this is no rock, by the way. You can see something doing this and going like this. See that? And something right here sticking out. It's like they tried to take out this whole object, making it look like a rock. See that? Okay. This object, and we'll see this again in black and white much better. Right here. Folks, just look at this. What is this thing? Pieces coming down. There's little holes or circles here. And that reminds me, let's jump down here. There's two pieces right here. Look carefully. This one on the left, it looks like two small circles. One looks like a lighter, almost white or light blue, and the other one here on the right, it looks like an orange/pink kind of color. See that? Right there. Okay. Back up. Now, folks, if we slide back over here, like I said, let's go to the original. This piece right here, this is crazy. This part of this rock is no rock. And again, we're talking about this transparent rock. Watch this. Come on. This is already lighter color. It's like a brighter color. So the part of it literally is sticking out. So clearly the computer did not take that part out, meaning to cover it up or what have you. This is no rock. You can see right through it like little objects or something right there, the little brighter ones. Again, let's make it really dark so you don't see it and you're none the wiser. Let's do this. This is neat because this area alone, you have what looks like these 3 small circles. And then you have some pieces that look like they're doing this, okay? It looks like machines, period. Again, look at all the little circles and weird objects inside this so-called rock. Now let's go into the black and white. Let's look at this rock. Now, when I look at this, and I'm staring right at this piece here, this part coming down, we have this part on the right. This part here on the left looks like it swings into the part on the right. Look at the height of these things. It looks like it literally will close this way into the other part. Check that out. See it? That is cool. Absolutely 100%. That will slide into that. The corners of this one here will go into the higher one, slide right into that. Now, to me, that's not natural. That is 100%, in my opinion, absolutely mechanical and intelligently made. Here's that part I was telling you about here on the right. See these pieces right here? 1, 2, 3. It almost looks like some kind of weird engine or some kind of weird machine. This right here. Look at this right here. This is cool. And they messed up here, folks, when they did not take this thing fully out. This piece is down here. Okay, let's look at the original, see if we can pull that out. Nope, they literally took it out. Look at it. It's so bright that you can't even see that. But you can see the other pieces right down next to it, right here. Right there. But they did try to take it out. By brightening up way up, you can see that. Yeah. This piece right here, I showed you earlier. Check this out. It looks like it does this. Flat here at the bottom. Comes up, goes down. And you can see what looks like this thing is doing this. Again, folks, no way is this stuff natural. Not even remotely. Just the details in this so-called rock alone, that's a machine. 100%, that's a machine right there. Again, looking at the details in here. Now, let's look at all the parts I said looks like twisted metal, things of that sort. Folks, look at it all. Little pieces coming out or peeking out of this so-called rocks. 100% this is not rocks. This is manipulation to hide what's really in here. This piece here, like I just showed you. What is this other object down here in the bottom, right here? You can see what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, with 2 sides to it. See that? Here's that what looks like that robot, some kind of android type thing. What is that? And we have this piece right here. And it goes on, folks. Right to the left of that. These objects. It's literally littered with all kinds of objects laying on the ground. And again, they did their best to hide what's really in here. Here's this weird looking rock, a wannabe rock, but you can see something's in it. Like you can see through this rock. Here's that piece I showed you earlier. I'm going to zoom into that. Other pots. Like I said, we're trying to cut through the actual manipulation to drag the objects through, right? All of these white pieces, come on, look at this. We can go on and on and on. There's so much of it in here. Right there. And again, all of this right, I'm not sure if this is two pieces right here or if this is one big piece, one big mechanical part. I don't know. Because they have this right here. If you notice it, you can still see through this wannabe rock here, right there. I don't know if this is all one piece and some kind of weird robot android or some kind of weird thing. And of course, folks, this is pure speculation. Here's those little, what look like small ball-like features here, right there. And I showed you earlier that these look like they have different colors to them. Right here, right in the middle of the screen, you have one that looks like kind of an orangey color, and the other one's more of a whiter color here. Now, folks, come on. This thing is absolutely crazy. Now, I've done this, like I said, I think I did this in 2017, 2018. I know I've done this, and I've covered it 100%. Now, I have seen it resurface lately on some of the Facebook pages, things of that sort, right? So what I'm going to do here, folks, I'm going to take this stuff off, any kind of lines or any of that sort. I'm going to hide this right here, and I'm going to let you folks have a look at this. Pause it right here and get out your magnifiers. It will take you a long time to study all of this in the photo. Folks, take this video and put it on every social site you can. This 100% proves, in my opinion, that this is 100% intelligently made. Again, piece right here. Coming up, going over, and then down. Slotted area right here. And again, what looks like a robot of some sort. Just weird stuff, folks. Again, here's the overall. Right there. Again, pause it, and then we're going to give you the full color. Check that out. Right there. Pause it right here. Have a good look. Transparent rock up here on the upper left. This machine, it is no rock. What looks like this android figure. Crazy stuff. And again, here's the original right here, folks. Come on. Look at this. Right there. There you go. Folks, I said it before. When you look at some of these photos, these rocks are not rocks. They're intelligently made. They're being covered up to look like rocks, and then clearly they're not. What they do is they take a photo or part of, and they darken it up. So, again, further hides these details. When I seen this photo originally, I was blown away. I went, no way is this thing a rock. And as I got more and more into this area of the Gigapan, I was blown away by the amount of stuff, what looks like twisted metal or just objects. And here's the sad part. Because they put that manipulation over it and everything else, you can't see the whole objects. I'm sure there's more than one, right? So when you get into it, you're going, damn it, if I can only see all of these objects, this would be awesome. But we don't need to, although I'd love to. But because we can't, at least we can see bits and pieces of it. So we can tell and differentiate the difference between natural and unnatural. Things that looks like just simple rock, to more details, and it looks like something like some kind of wild-looking machine. What could they be? This photo alone, or this part of this Gigapan, proves to me without a doubt, in my opinion, this shows and proves that there was actual intelligent life on Mars. Now, the powers that be want to claim there was never life there. We would be lucky to see if maybe there was water and maybe perhaps some kind of, some plant growth or something like that. It's definitely 100% been way past that. It was just like Earth. It had beings on it, intelligent life, the whole 9 yards, folks. But, folks, as always, I want to hear what you have to say. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Because you know what? I'm wondering if you're sharing the same thing or you have a different theory as to how long they lived there and what happened to them. Me, I've read, that there was explosions on the planet, 2 large explosions, nuclear explosions. We know that. But was there something else? Were they at war with each other? Is it something else that came from some other planet and they had a war and killed each other off? I don't know. What's your theories? Just like and share the video, folks. Put it on every social site you can find. Put it on Facebook, all of the other, social sites. People need to see this stuff. To me, it's not only interesting, but to me, it's like the next biggest step for mankind just knowing that there's much more out there than just us here on this planet. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that YouTube shares it. Folks, got more crazy stuff coming up. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Always appreciated. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.